When we talk about AI, all the headlines are screaming about bigger models, more complex algorithms. But what if the real key to success isn't just about the tech? Well, today, we're going to dig into some really cool insights from Rob Van Linde to find out what truly gives AI its superpowers.
It's a story we hear all the time, right? The AI race is all about having the slickest algorithms and just mountains of data. And it's a really attractive idea, isn't it? That you can just code your way to the top, that it's all just a technical problem.
But what if that's only half the story? What if the real secret to unlocking what AI can really do lies somewhere completely different?
All right, so let's pull back the curtain on all that technical hype. It's time to get down to what really makes the difference, what separates the leaders from the pack in this whole AI revolution.
And there you have it. Look, while everyone's mesmerized by the tech, the fancy algorithms and massive datasets, the real superpowers are something else entirely. We're talking about organizational agility and an innovative culture. See, it's not just about what you build. It's all about how your organization builds it, how it learns, and how it adapts.
Okay, so let's dive into that first superpower, agility. And I know, agility can sound like just another corporate buzzword, but stick with me here. It is absolutely essential for any AI system that's going to work out in the real world.
So here's how to think about it. Your AI isn't just some static piece of code you write once and forget. No, you have to treat it like a living system. It's got to breathe, it's got to learn from all the new info coming in, and it's got to adapt. Because if it can't do that, it's just not going to make it in a world where data and business needs are changing by the minute.
Okay, so how does agility actually unlock all that power? Well, for starters, it lets the AI adapt to our crazy, dynamic world. It speeds up development because you get these super fast feedback loops. It boosts performance because the AI is always learning. And on top of all that, this whole approach makes collaboration better, and yep, it's more cost efficient. It's what makes AI practical and powerful.
But look, agility is only one side of the coin. You can have the most agile, slickest processes on the planet, but if you don't have the right culture, well, even your best AI projects are going to hit a wall. Culture is the bedrock. It's the foundation for everything else.
And here's the absolute heart of it. AI development is all about experimentation. It's a whole lot of trial and error. And for that to work, you have to have a culture of what's called psychological safety, a place where people feel safe enough to try new things, to innovate, and, this is the big one, to fail without getting blamed for it. That right there is the fuel for real innovation.
And it goes even deeper than just failing fast. A culture that's truly ready for AI is one that builds deep collaboration and trust. It's a place that puts ethics and responsibility right at the center of the conversation. It doesn't just tolerate change, it embraces it. And you know what happens then? It becomes a magnet for the best talent out there, for the people who really want to do work that matters. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds kind of soft, right? Like nice ideas. But this isn't just a gut feeling. The incredible impact of agility and culture on AI success, you can actually measure it. There's real data behind this. So, let's start with a simple question. Do AI projects that use an agile approach actually succeed more often? The answer is a resounding yes. The data shows a huge gap. Agile teams don't just deliver faster, they also have way fewer outright failures. And we can peel back another layer. We can ask, okay, which specific cultural traits are the strongest predictors of AI innovation? And you know what the data tells us? Time and time again, it points to two big ones. That feeling of psychological safety we talked about, and really high levels of trust between different teams. And finally, we can even zoom in on leadership. What kind of leadership style actually works for AI? Is it that old-school top-down command and control model? Or is it something more empowering, a style that's about serving the team? Well, the data shows some really clear patterns here, giving companies actual, concrete insights they can use to sharpen their game plan.
Okay, so let's wrap this all up. What's the big takeaway here? What does this actually mean for you and your organization?
Here's the bottom line. Winning at AI isn't just a tech problem to be solved. It's a human problem. It's an organizational problem. Real success demands a more holistic approach. It's about empowering your people with the right processes, that's the agility, and a supportive environment, that's the culture. When you do that, you let your people and your AI adapt, learn, and really excel together.
And so that leaves us with one final, pretty important question to think about. I want you to look past the fancy algorithms for a second, past all the talk about big data, and ask yourself, is your organization's culture and its agility really ready for the future of AI?